Hey everybody, welcome to a very windy Brighton. We are here for a massive announcement today, so come inside and let's find out who's waiting for us. Look who we've got here then, the likely lads, Pete and Carl.
Hola, good morning.
Hola,
hello.
¿Cómo está? And Gladys.
Muy bien.
How are you?
Not bad, yeah, just kind of in awe at the different varieties of rock flavour.
Have you had a proper look?
When I was a kid, I think kumquat was about as exotic as it got, but now it seems kumquat is not the only fruit. You get vodka and orange rock, blueberry muffin.
So the big news is you're going to be playing on the beach this summer, a big festival in Brighton. Looking forward to that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I was being a bit nerdy. I don't think you've played many gigs in Brighton, by the looks of it.
Played quite a few last year.
What was the name of the little venue we played the first time we came down?
Free
here?
Butt.
The Free Butt. Is that still around?
No, it's gone. I think we closed that night. But we got, we used to play a lot of little ones there, then we stopped, and now we just tend to play that big one. What's it called? Brighton Centre.
Yeah, the exhibition
But
centre.
so tell us about the on the beach thing then. What's the deal with that?
Well, have you ever played a festival on an actual beach before?
No, I think we've just sat with guitars on various
Hang on,
beaches.
we had our own festival on the beach in Margate, remember?
Oh yeah, no, we did.
Apart from that, though. But
Apart from that, no.
We've done a few, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a massive stage down on the beach. And it's actually quite awesome because, I mean, you guys are going to be on stage. You're going to be looking out across the beach, across the pier as the sun sets.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I saw Fat Boy Slim did that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, no, the fellow in the hotel was telling me about that. Yeah.
Exactly. That's it. So you're going to be on that stage. You can get ticket details at radiox.co.uk right now.
Yeah. Venue tickets still available.
In terms of gigs, have you got a sort of a passion for the small ones? Do you like the big gigs? Just take them anywhere they come.
We have a passion for the small ones and we like the big gigs.
Yeah, it's good. It's always felt natural. I've always done both anyway.
Yeah, it's a trade-off. The small gigs you do tend to have a better knees up and atmosphere, but you don't make any money from them. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunately, you have to play the bigger venues in order to make a tour.
It's not about the money.
No, it's not. Which is why we're doing loads of small venues as well.
This is true.
You know what I mean?
What is it that draws you to seaside towns, do you think? Because, you've got this whole kind of relationship with Margate now. I mean, you were there before it even became famous as a place to be.
Do you remember the times like in Camden at the end of the night, it'd be 2, 3 in the morning, and I had my little van. We were like 18, 19, we'd always pile in the van. Remember one time we drove down to Brighton? Just this idea that, canals and rivers all very well, but there's something about the sea.
There's always that sort of innate attraction to large bodies of water. That sounds really weird, doesn't it?
No.
But I think for me personally, when you go, in Margate especially, I like with all my paranoia and anxiety and the tend to deal with on the day to day. I put it back to the sea, especially if I can say I live there and do a gig there, and it's kind of I know that's kind of safe.
Well, the Dohertys of Cheek Point in Waterford we're a fishing family traditionally. And when I met up with some of Granddad's cousins and my second cousins, third cousins, the one thing he said to me was, "Pete, the sea will always find you," which I'm sure what it means really, but it made me cry, which is powerful enough. Yeah.
I had a similar conversation with my granddad, who was a sailor and also Irish, but he was from County Cork, and he always said to me that a smooth sea does not a good sailor make.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah. It's not wrong.
No.
But there's also an energy with the water. I mean, we're out there today, it's windy.
A dangerous sea does not a terrible sailor make.
I think the more brutal and choppy it is, the more attractive it is. Maybe there's something in that.
The power.
There's a calling to it. You know what I mean? We're an island nation, aren't we? You know what I mean?
Nice. In terms of seaside food, I don't know if you're going to have time for this, but I was thinking if we were going to stick around for lunch, fish and chips, calf, anywhere in Brighton you'd like to go and eat?
Yeah, there's that calf. Well, it's open 24 hours.
I fancy a nice chip and haggis sandwich. That'd be lovely.
Chip and haggis?
Yeah,
really?
With gravy.
Chips and haggis in a sandwich, in a roll?
That's what we were promised. That's what my manager said you were getting us. That's why we're doing this promotion.
Right, okay. So I got you the hat, I've got you the beer glass, and now I've got to find you a chip and haggis sandwich.
Yeah, or just a chip sandwich should be
fine.
fine.
All right,
yeah.
well, I can definitely find that. I know where to go for that. The album's coming out in March. All Quiet on the Eastern Esplanade. It's kind of weird in a way. I don't know if it's weird for you, but it's weird for me. I'm like, this is only album number 4 from the Libertines. And I know there's been the ups and downs and you've both had your own journeys and your own bands and you've done your own thing, but it feels like you should be on like album 6 or 7 by now. So is this going to be possible? Is this what you guys do now? Are you the Libertines, or is this just a moment in time?
Yeah, no, I think if we'd been more organised and commercially minded in that way. We could have had loads of albums, but we ended up putting loads of stuff just online and playing stuff live before it was released. And so record companies like to plan things around things people haven't heard, whereas we were sort of a bit more laissez-faire with it all. Like, you know, it could all end really soon. Let's just get our music out there was more the way we looked at it, I think. But yeah, if we planned for it and been more organised, 4 or 5 albums, but 6 or 7 albums, but just not who we are, what we do. Really.
We'll get there in time, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, we're quite precious. We're quite precious as well. I think the amount of work we put into this album, just the weeks we spent sat poring over the lyrics and the music and knocking them together. I'm proud of this album in a way not that I'm not proud of the other albums, but I really feel like this is. I mean, I'll be disappointed if it doesn't, you know, finally get us the recognition I think we deserve. You know, as opposed to being a bit culty. I mean, I always get stopped in the street and say, "Oh, Pete, what are you doing these days?" I'm like, for fuck's sake, just done 6 months of promotion for a new album, and people still don't know that with the band still going or anything. So, yeah. But, you know, it's a game of 2 halves. And at the end of the day, if the ball's in the back of the net, you'll be the chuff of the lads and over the moon. If not, sick as a parrot, isn't it? Yes. I always say that, don't I?
You do eventually quite a lot here.
Don't I?
He does.
I wanted to ask a little bit about, you know, the future. And are you going to do your own thing again, Pete? Are you going to go and do something else, Carl?
Yeah, if the boys don't like it, then probably I'll do something else. But I'm happy, you know. I love being in Libertines. It's written on my arm, damn it.
Yeah.
So, Sunday the 28th of July, you're going to be live on Brighton Beach. You can get tickets from radiox.co.uk. Mm-hmm. And we can't wait to see you here. Do we know who's going to be supporting you on the day? Have you picked your bands yet?
So we get to pick the bill?
So, well, no, I've got. You get to pick the bill, and I'm paying this bill. So you get to pick.
Oh.
Yeah. So the tab's open, and you get to choose.
It's a rock that says on it. It's a novel. Yeah, look.
Rock.
Horny Devil.
Oh, this is just like playing to the.
Oh, you can get a QPR one.
Oh my God.
Go on, you can take one. Any one. If you could pick any one you want, which one are you going to take?
Oh, wow.
I think I'll take bed and give it to her.
Let's go for the bed. All right.
And
I think I'm just going to go for good old-fashioned.
Okay. One ped and one, please.
Well, I could get Arsenal. No, I'll stick with bed. I mean...
Well, boys, thank you so much for coming down. I absolutely love your company as always. Always fun, and it's so good to see you both looking so well.
oh, thank you. Thank you.
Should we go and get that haggis and chip sandwich?
Yeah, I might prefer to haggis, but yeah, let's do it.
And we'll see you on the beach in Brighton this summer.
28th of July. Right.
I'll see you there.
See you there.
Nice one.
Cheers.
Radio X.